Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting back into Gachiakuta episode 3. Not gonna lie, y'all, it's been a little bit since I've been able to record. I mean, I'm sure most of y'all will see it's coming out pretty late. I know there was like a week off, but I also was out of town the past week, so kind of missed a couple of the episodes. I think episode 4 is out already at this time I'm recording, so got a little catch up to do, but that just means we get to watch a little bit more, which will be nice. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Let's go and recap the character ratings from last time. We gave MVP, best moment, and funniest moment to Engine. Getting to meet him, one of the cleaners, right? Cleaners, what they called them, I think. Yeah, the cleaners. But yeah, we gave him, kind of MVP and best moment just from like saving Rudo and just popping off his power with the umbrella and everything was pretty cool. The funniest moment we gave it to him when he was losing with Rudo, not listening to him be like quiet, and then he just crashed out real hard. Of course, valid crash out, that that's for sure. And for the Sacco, we gave it to that one like really creepy grounder dude, the one that was like freaky, man. But yeah, I think with that being said, we can just go ahead and get into this one, y'all. If you do enjoy this, consider dropping a like, subscribe, and all the good YouTube stuff. I appreciate any support. Always love just being able to interact with y'all. It's definitely a blessing to be able to have people just, see and watch this with me. It's just a lot of fun. So appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. More cleaners?
逸材を見つけたそうそう、金撃でたまたま拾ったんだけどよ。その能力がまた変わったもんだから、掃除屋に引き入れたってわけ。
Crazy looking doctor, bro.
運が良かったね、坊や。
なんだ、じじい。
金域で迷子とは大間抜けだ。あと少しあそこの空気吸ってたらお前
Yeah, count your blessings.
しかもその後人さらにまで会うなんてね。
the flip-flops with the freaking lab coat and everything. What a look. Booyah. And I'm an old woman.
治療費ありがとう。でも俺は情報を知りたいだけだ。掃除屋なんてのに入ってる暇なんかね。
人さらいの件で天界人が下界でどんな扱いされるか分かったろ。
Yeah, you kind of need some allies.
ただで情報を与えるほどここは優しくねえ。黙ってついてきな。
Damn. Kind of looks like an old like stadium or something, Coliseum.
Oh, いい食いっぷりだ。そういやお前、生ゴミ食った後盛大に吐いたから。
奈落、下界は全部。
Yeah, this isn't too bad.
こんなちゃんとした町も飯もあるんだな。
てかお前、名前は
ルド。
ルド。
They even got some SIGs, bro. Engine's like necklace thing's kind of like the person he called's little bracelet.
下界ではゴミとともにいろんな感情、思念が溜まりやすい。それがあるときエネルギーとして変換され、その一つが半獣の誕生だ。基本的には町の外のゴミためエリアに生息しているが、町の中に侵入されることもある。
Damn.
核が思念だからな。
Interesting concept. Anima.
料理人が丁寧に研いできた包丁のように、物書きが長年共にしたペンのように、物は使う人間が長い時間大事に心を込めて扱えば、そこに思念が宿る。
So it's the same kind of energy.
俺らは人気と呼んでいる。思念が核の半獣は思念が宿った人気でしか倒せない。
Okay.
ただ、人気の力を引き出せる人間はごく稀だ。
Very special, Rudo. Special kind of guy.
お前も俺も能力者。ギバーだ。 つまり掃除屋は半獣退治の
Trash beast exterminators.
そのグローブ誰にもらった？
父親だ。俺にとってのたった一つの大切な形見だ。
Not his actual dad, but his real dad, I'd say. His father figure.
魂のこもったいいグローブだ。ずっと大事にしろよ。お前ここでちょっと
エンジン。
あ？
その遅くなったけど助かった。いろいろと。
He's finally coming around. Not quite as bullish anymore.
お前の当面の資金だ。大事に使え。
金まで。
それ、お前の服売っ払って作った金だから。治療費も飯代もそっからだから、なんも気にする必要ねえぞ。
てめえやっぱぶっ飛べ。
There we go again. Right back to it.
上に戻る方法を聞き出したら速攻やめてやる。
Bruh.
金。
This fucking cat. Oh man. Dude, catching a cat would be so hard. Oh no, did he just take someone's tool?
手こずらせやがって。
おい、それは俺のや。返せや、クソガキが。
You little shit.
これ？これただの棒。
Don't say that. It's not just a dumb stick. Oh my.
お前、人の宝物取っておいてただで済むと思うなよ。
Cool.
こいつ。
Damn, his eyes are dope.
人の大事なもん取ったんなら、こうされる覚悟があるっちゅうことよな。逸材のルド君。
Oh, he knows them.
俺は掃除屋アクタ所属。
Kuta.
残科二軸。お前の教育係はあのエンジンから任された。
Okay.
人のもん取ったらボコられるっちゅう。人としての基本から教えにはならんとは思いもせんかったわ。
金取ったクソ猫を捕まえようとその棒を。
お前の親に教育不足や言うとけ。
こいつ何も知らねえくせにレグとのことを。
Oh man.
人に話を聞いてほしいならまずお前から歩み寄ってみろよ。すぐ切れてたらチワちゃんに嫌われるかも。
Don't even mention Chiwa. That bitch.
気持ちも考えてあげないとね。
That's good advice, man.
こいつは大事なもんを取られたと思って切れてんだよな。俺ももしこのグローブを取られたら
Yep.
きっと。
There you go, Rudo. Good job.
それがあんたの大事なものだって知らなかった。悪かった。
おうかおうか。取ったわけじゃなかったんやな。
Just like that.
なんかったの。これは俺の宝物じゃけ。ちょっと焦ってしもたんよ。
Great conflict resolution.
初めて他人と和解できそうな感じする。レグとの言った通りだった。
Oh.
ルドの人気はどれなん？
多分このグローブ。能力はよくわからない。
かっこええグローブじゃの。
Aw.
こいつさっきと比べて人。
Yeah, his demeanor's so different.
笑顔。そうだ。レグとが仏頂面直せって言ってたな。
His awkward ass smile.
やっぱ笑うだけでここまで違うのか。でも俺笑えるのか。いや。
So it's so hard to try to read both at the same time. I want to read them all.
ところで、ルドはなんで掃除屋入ろう思ったん？
入ったというか、俺の目的が達成。
Oh, he looks so scary, dude.
なんじゃその顔は。なめてんのかこのカス野郎が。
No.
作ったのに。
I've ever managed.
じゃいい女。気色悪い顔しよってからに。
なら。
Oh no.
と作ったのかお前。
Dude, is that a Inosuke's voice actor?
笑顔で接してんのになんだその態度は。
エンジンに一切言われて調子乗っとんか知らんが、ふざけた顔で言えるほどその目的はしょうもないもんなんやろな。
このクソみたいな世界よ。
なんつ
Yeah. I'm gonna call it a shit goal.
俺もガチだ。ガチでやってんだよ。
会った時からお前とは会わん思っとったわ。
Oh, man.
俺もだよ。
お前の人気はグローブじゃろ。
Yeah, so he can like give it to other people or other objects through his gloves.
売れたものを人気に変えてしまう能力。
Damn, bro. Sick.
チートやんけ。そりゃ一切言われるわ。
Yeah. It's much more unique.
上からいつの間に。
Dude.
構えがおせど天才か。すごいのは人気だけなんか。
Ooh. Jeez. Got a little hit and then bam.
なんこれ。
Oh my god.
すっぽん。
I thought it was blood.
あれよあれ。
次は俺がぶちのめ。
Oh my god, dude. That's dirty. It's plain dirty.
なんだあいつ。急にビビり出した。これがなんだかよくわかんねえ。
Okay, so they don't have plungers up there.
一体やめよ。それ振り回すなちょっと。
Oh my gosh.
マジでいけって。
Dude, this guy's a geek, man.
やめてお前。
Oh no. Dude, this music. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Oh my god, I can't. This fucking show. Oh no. He's gonna be on his deathbed now. So silly, man. It's gonna be a hard, funniest moment to give out this episode. So they got cars too.
よう、お前らもう友達になってたのかよ。
A poop barrage.
うんこなんかでこんな橋を。
Everybody's been humiliated by poop at some point in their life. Come on.
なんかは警戒の中ではまあまあなお坊ちゃんだからな。そりゃ
やめて。もう笑わんといて。
こいつがお前の教育係だ。残花は掃除屋の中でも人気の扱い。
Oh, really?
エンジンが俺を認めてくれた。エンジンがあのエンジンが俺を認め。
んだよ。いつの間に来てたんだよ、レオ。
Ooh, another one. Rio?
あんたがルド
おう。
すごい髪だなこれ染めてんのか
女に俺の髪がもてあそばれ。
It's a dream come true.
これが下界か。
He's like, I'm never going back up. Hey, she's already better than Chihuahua, man.
俺らの家、掃除屋本部へ。
Oh my gosh. Such a unique like animation. Fun episode, y'all. Yeah, it's so interesting. It definitely feels like, I mean, I don't watch like a ton of like newer anime. I mean, you know, Soul Leveling, Demon Slayer, you know, things that are coming out more recently, I guess, or that's still kind of ongoing coming out. You know, there's different animation styles and stuff, but this the way they use CG so far in it, the trash beasts were a little like kind of off-putting. But in some of these scenes, like the car leaving there, or I think there was some of it with maybe when him and the trainer were fighting, just kind of unique style, like the style decisions with it. Honestly, I like it though. I think it's like kind of like a nice little change of pace in the design of it. Also, like the sound design in general is really, like, I think it goes really well hand in hand. It kind of captures the feel of the universe pretty well so far. All right, y'all, fun episode. Getting to meet some new characters, getting to see a little bit more of the ground in general. I think starting with like maybe the ground and kind of some more, little lore things we get about the area was pretty interesting to me. Just having cities in general, it not just being a complete it definitely feels apocalyptic still, but it's still very organized, comparatively to maybe the last episode where obviously we see the no man's land and all the trash beasts, but also kind of these scavenger type grounders who pretty cutthroat, and it seems to be that case in general. Like, people are pretty savage here, but not like so savage that they're all out for themselves. There is some kind of organization at play with them, kind of collectively, maintaining a city and all these things. Like, there's restaurants there's electricity, cars, all that kind of stuff. So honestly, pretty impressive that the ground people are still organized in this way, despite kind of just how apocalyptic a lot of the world is around them. I also noticed a couple of small things, like, all the ground, or not the grounders, the cleaners or the givers. I guess they're just cleaners because other people could probably be givers, but they all had like that weird like necklace or bracelet kind of thing. And I think it seems like it's like a transmission device, like a speaker and kind of like a walkie-talkie. But I did notice that like others had it too. Like, there was other just regular people there that seemed to have it. So I'm curious if that's, just a walkie-talkie type thing, or if there's something more to that. Like, it's something that everybody has to have in the city, or a way, the skeptical side of me is like, oh, is this like some kind of like device that is controlling these people or something? I don't know. Probably more likely to be the simple thing, but I thought it was interesting that it just wasn't the cleaners that had it. We also just get some, clarifying details around the power system and how this all works. So I guess, there's a energy source called anima, which they basically described as like emotions from people kind of coming out, and manifesting almost into different kinds of objects. So like the trash beasts are born of anima, and like their cores are made out of anima. That's why you can't just kill them with regular weapons. You have to kill them with something else that has anima, which people can give, or manifest anima into objects by taking care of them. Kind of that whole theme we've had in the first few episodes here. And then these objects become vital instruments. So Rudo's vital instrument is his gloves. We meet Zanka, and his is that staff. Engine's is the umbrella. But Rudo's is very unique because it's, obviously the gloves themselves are his vital instrument, but he can make other vital instruments just by using it. I'd assume it's probably because of how close he is with these gloves. Like, if he didn't have his gloves on, maybe he couldn't do the same thing. That's what I would assume. But yeah, I like Zonka's character. He was pretty interesting. Someone let me know if that is Inosuke's voice actor. It definitely seems like it. It's funny, like, when he was talking normally, it doesn't sound like Inosuke at all, but then the moment he starts shouting, I'm like, oh, I know that voice. So I'm pretty sure it's him. But yeah, I liked his demeanor. He was pretty funny, like, kind of like, he had two different modes, like very sweet and kind, and then losing his shit. Seems to be a theme in this world. And then we briefly meet Rio, the girl. Maybe a new love interest for Rudo. We'll see. But yeah, it seems like we're getting some good characters in the mix here. And I guess they're going to go to the HQ, the Cleaners HQ, this next episode, which will be cool. I feel like we get to meet even more of the Cleaners. And I'm curious who their leader is, especially because that was a small thing Engine said, was that, that the leader might know more about how to get to the surface. Like, he's got a lot more information. But it's interesting because Engine I kind of could see him being the leader just based off his presence and whatnot. He definitely has a little bit more of a leadership kind of feel to him than the other characters we met so far. But seems like there's someone even above him, which could make sense. So we'll have to see. I do also just want to say that, like, I was talking about at the end of the episode, just like the kind of the uniqueness of the show so far with the different design choices. I really enjoy that. The humor so far, really good. And this episode especially was really, really good. But it's pretty, I don't know, they do a good job of contrasting like the seriousness of the world and, like, there's some darker themes so far, to just, a lot of silliness and humor with it. Like, even just like the whole plunger scene, ridiculous. Almost like a little ironic, right? That like the grounders are scared of well, it's not even the grounders, it's more just Zanka, because I guess he's like the closest to like a privileged person down the ground, and so he's got like a little bit more standards. But just kind of ironic that someone down there is still scared of poop, considering they basically live in trash. So, although I don't know, man, the city is pretty. I mean, it wasn't clean. Definitely wasn't clean by any means, but it was like cleaner than no man's land. So yeah, maybe I can't blame them. No one wants poop on them. Let's go and get the character ratings. For MVP, honestly, I'm gonna give it to Recto again. And it's funny because he's living on just through some flashbacks here, which was what I was hoping for. But I just like Rudo kind of going back and remembering like important lessons that Recto taught him. And in this case, it's kind of like how you can kind of diffuse a situation, is like be the first one to make a concession and kind of drop your pride here, or your point of view. Like, try to see it for someone else's point of view, and I respect that a lot. I think that was a really good scene. For the best moment, I'm gonna give that to Zanka and the poop scene. Specifically when Rudo's about to deliver the final blow, and it's like the whole slow motion thing. There's some silly music in the background just to make it that much more intense. Then for the funniest scene, I could have given it to the poop one, but I'm gonna give it to Rudo trying to smile. Just how cursed you look, man. It's so funny. And for the Sacco, I think we'll spare the character of Sacco. No one really pissed me off too much this episode. So, but yeah, fun episode, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about this one in the comments below, and I will catch you for the next episode. Peace.